in our school. Audio labs play significant role in our schools. It's offering students by enhancing student learning by offering them experiences with sound like technology, fostering creativity, critical listening, developing critical listening and communication skills. Now we're going to introduce several benefits of audio lab in educational setting with my friends.
So I'm going to tell you some points about the audio lab, some key points. So the first one is it enhances your language learning skills. So these audio labs, they support language acquisition by allowing students to practice speaking and listening in a controlled environment like we have here. This is also very beneficial for them because they can. This is also very beneficial for students who want to learn foreign languages.
Audio labs help students and help students become more confident speaking by listening to their own voice. For example, they can practice their pronunciation, speaking style, and expressions. This practice will help students become more confident in their public speaking. Overall, audio labs could enhance the school curriculum and also enhance the school curriculum by improving their skills in learning, creativity, and speaking abilities.
You can, Muhammad, if you have you listened?
I still need to revise a little bit more.
Okay. Okay, who have finished? Who have finished listening? I have.
Can you explain for us, please?
Yes, come. Explain for us what you have understood from you listening.
Okay, so I have listened about the two rings around the sun.
Yeah.
So there are two rings around the sun. One of them is called the asteroid belt, which is made of rocks, and the other one is called Kuiper belt. It's made of ice. The rocks in the asteroid belt can sometimes, when they become near a planet or when other rocks hit them, they go outside the belt and they float near the inner planets. And about Kuiper belt, comets, which are pieces of ice and dust, they come from that belt, and when they come near sun, they become hotter, and pieces of dust and ice are left behind them. It's called a comet's tail, and that comet tail can be millions of kilometers long. And also a fun fact about comets is Halley's Comet, which is a very famous comet. It comes near Earth once every around 75 years. And
I listened to a track about general information about space. More than 450 astronauts have visited space, and because of their bravery and experiences, we have learned a lot about our solar system, and we've learned a lot from their experiences. Can you imagine that humans, no different than you, have seen the space and land that we walk on every day, but from the outside? Yuri Gagarin was the first person to ever walk in space. In fact, Russia was the first country to do the experiment, and they did it using a satellite. That's all in the past, of course. After that, many more.
My name is Zaid Saleh, and I'm from grade 10, and I'm going to tell you about the track that I've heard, which was the same track as my friend Yaman has heard about, which was Life on Other Planets. So basically, in movies, aliens are living things from another planet, and astronomers thought that those aliens are, let's say, another species of life, and that they thought they would invade Earth. But anyways, sorry.
You can complete
it. I'll continue with them. Thank you so much. It's excellent.
Hello, my name is Ahmad. Which is the present soon. I'm just getting a background about astronomy, all of this. So astronomy is studying the planets and stars. People who study astronomy are called astronomers. Thousands of years ago, we used stars, moon, sun to know the time of the year or the seasons to plant seeds. Back then, many people believed that the sun was God. In 1543, a scientist said that the sun was in the center of our solar system. Later then, Isaac Newton said that proved that the Earth orbits the sun. In today's astronomy, we use huge telescopes to see light from galaxies billions of kilometers away from us.
Thank you very much. You want to add something?
Yeah, I've already spoken, but I just want to add simple. And astronauts use them to live there and eat and do many sorts of experiments. This is called gravity. Astronauts don't have gravity, therefore they have to eat through tubes and they have to wear special clothes just so they don't float in the air and they don't suffocate. They also have to sleep in special sleeping bags.
Yeah. The four farthest planets from the sun. I will show you. We have Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune. Saturn, every planet of those are made of something in common. Can anybody tell me what it is? It is in fact gas. Those four planets are made of gas, which is hydrogen, helium, and other gases. The pressure on these planets makes the gas turn into liquid. You can see Saturn, every planet of those have moons. Saturn have 60 moons. You can see Saturn also is the 5th biggest planet of all of them. It's 1,000 times bigger than Earth, as you can see. Also Neptune. Neptune is 4.4 billion kilometers away from the sun. That makes it the coldest planet on our solar system. It's minus 214 Celsius. Thus, if you go back 2 billion kilometers, you reach Uranus, which is also a cold planet because it's very far from the sun. Saturn, like I said, is 1,000 times bigger than Earth. It has a lake, but the lake is not made of.
They are mostly made of hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen turns into helium through a process called nuclear fusion. And a solar system is made of stars and planets orbiting around it. It takes 1 year for a planet to orbit around the sun. The span of the orbit can differ from planet to planet, depending on how close it is to its star. As in other words, if the planet is too close to the star, it will take less time than a planet who is more and far away from the star. Our solar system is made of 2 types of planets. One, walking planets, which are Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Earth. And gas planets, or gas giants, which is my friend Hashim said, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune. And there are also another category for planets, which are dwarf planets. Dwarf planets are planets which are basically too small to be considered a planet about our solar system.
Way easier than back when they first started astronomy. We have rocket ships, we have robots that they send to other planets to discover them. We have amazing and strong electronic telescopes, etc.
I think that what we did today was practice for potentially being a speaker in the future, an English speaker, since we don't have a lot of that. You know, it was like the connection between the ministry and what we did here was so we could practice collecting information from tracts or books and speak about them. And so we could find the courage, maybe because some people aren't that confident in speaking, we could find the courage and learn and take it as an experience for the future.
Okay, thank you so much.